Should we believe in God? The question that we all ask, and I will give you the answer today. It was 2:47 a.m. I was wide awake, sitting on the edge of my bed, staring at the ceiling, angry, numb, and quietly whispering to the universe, "Are you even there?" That night I lost someone I loved, and with them, I nearly lost my belief in God. I was raised in a family where God wasn't a concept. He was a presence, a certainty. We prayed before meals, before exams, during storms, and whenever someone fell ill. Faith wasn't a choice, it was the air we breathed. But as I grew older, questions started growing louder. Why do some of the kindest people suffer the most? Why do prayers sometimes go unanswered? Why do good people die young and the wicked thrive? When my best friend died in a freak accident, something inside me shattered. He was only 26, healthy, happy, full of life. I remember standing at his funeral, fists clenched in my pocket, asking myself, where was God? Everyone kept saying, he's in a better place, but I kept wondering, why wasn't he still here? That day I stopped praying. In the months that followed, I started reading philosophy, science, psychology. I learned that over 84% of the world's population believes in some form of higher power. Not because they're blind, but because something in the human soul craves meaning in chaos. From ancient tribes praying to the sun, to modern scientists who believe in a conscious universe. The question isn't new, but it's as urgent as ever. Should we believe in God? Here's what science can't explain. How a mother lifts a car to save her child in an impossible moment. How people who've lost everything still find joy. How forgiveness blooms where only hatred existed. You can call it survival instinct. You can call it psychology. But some call it something more. They call it grace, divine strength, God. I once met a man at a bus stop. He was in his 80s, quiet, smiling, peaceful. We spoke for a while. He told me he lost his wife, his only son, and most of his sight. I asked him, "Do you still believe in God?" He chuckled and said, "Son, if I didn't, I wouldn't still be here." You see, the question isn't, does God exist? The real question is, what kind of person are you when you believe that something greater is guiding you? Because belief in God isn't about superstition. It's about choosing to live with intention, to love fiercely, to forgive deeply, to rise even after everything falls apart. That night, when I whispered into the dark, I thought I was alone. But now I realize, faith isn't about always hearing a voice. It's about choosing to keep speaking, even when it's silent. So, should we believe in God? Maybe we should stop trying to prove God and start trying to live like He's real. Because if that belief makes you more kind, more hopeful, more human, then maybe that's enough.